Hi, everybody. One bit of feedback that I've taken as I've been talking to elementary teachers throughout the district is that the progress monitoring reports in Acadience Learning Online are hard to access and use, and that teachers would like a little bit simpler reporting system that was a little bit like the system we used to have. So I have sent you all a spreadsheet with your name on it that says progress monitoring, and I'd like to show you how to use it. So this is the sheet, and all you have to do is this is just a form to fill out and create a report. So you just have to select your measure. So this is a first grade class, so I'm going to select whole words read. Now you select which cut scores to use to determine the mastery level. So if we look at this paper here, we're going to use first grade end of year. So this will, any student who has more than 25 whole words read will be blue. Any student who has between 13 and 24 will be green. Any student who has between 6 and 12 will be yellow, and any under 6 will be red. So that's what you're selecting here, is which benchmark period you want to use to determine the student's current level of progress. So I'm going to do first grade end of year so we can see where they're at in regards to where we want them to get to. But you can set that any way that you want. Then you're going to select a date range. So you just double click on there and you'll get a calendar that pops out. And I want to look at progress monitoring for the last month. So we're going to do December 1st through January 6th. And then all you have to do is click Create Report. You'll see running script up here. And the first time you run it, it is going to ask you for authorization, and it takes a minute the first time. So authorization required, click Continue. And then select which account you're using and say Allow. And then it doesn't just run the script for you. You actually have to click Create Report one more time. So we're going to click Create Report. It's going to run the script for us. And unlike the other script I wrote that did this, this doesn't take 3 full minutes to run. It takes about 30 seconds. You can see the progress bar right here going. And this is just going to run, and then pretty quickly it will take us to our report, which is right here. And this has our whole words read from our date range using the end of year benchmark for grade 1. And so we can see all of our students who have been progress monitored, and then the date the progress monitoring was given, the level the student was at, and their score. And if they have more than one, here's the next date, the level they were at, and their score. And it will get all of them for that time period, and it starts with the earliest date and moves to the latest date. So that's what the reports look like. Now all you have to do, if you want another one, we're going to go back to Create Report. We're going to select a different measure this time. So maybe we will select correct letter sounds instead, and we'll use first grade end of year, and we'll select the same date range. And hit Create Report, and it does the same thing for us. And you'll see the new report appear down on the bottom, and it will take us to it in just a second. And we wait. And here's our new report in WFCLS from that date range. And it looks exactly the same as our other one did, with the date the assessment was given, the score, or the achievement level and the score. Okay? So that's all there is to it. The only problem you might run into is if you try to create a report with the same parameters, so the same measure and date range, you'll get an error it will tell you that that sheet already exists. So say we wanted another one with for this major and that date range, maybe looking at a different benchmark level. All you'd have to do is go down here and click on the little drop down arrow and say either rename, and then you can name it something different, or you can just click on it and say delete, and that will delete that sheet and let you recreate it. If you have problems going forward, go ahead and reach out to me and I'll help you troubleshoot. But hopefully this is a good thing that we have going forward to help you guys get at your progress monitoring data in a way that is more meaningful than what is in Acadience Learning Online. So let me know if this is helpful, and B, if you have any questions that you need help with. Thanks.